Welcome to my channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about Marvels. It was a 4-issue miniseries. This is issue number 2, and it was written by Kurt Busiek, and fantastic art by Alex Ross. The cover is just breathtaking, and also the really interesting thing is that the art is also done by Alex Ross in the interior, and the way the writer and artist work off each other and accommodate each other's strong points is just so well done in this particular miniseries. Everything revolves around a photojournalist. His name is Phil, and how he lives the rise of the era of superheroes. In the first issue, that I know I have it somewhere, he retells the whole story of the first appearance of the Human Torch, Namor, the first confrontations. Now we have the first appearance of the Avengers fighting against the Masters of Evil on the streets of New York, but everything is seen from his perspective of a normal dude living in a city that has a ton of superheroes and villains battling it out, trying to save the day. And the sense of wonder that is told and felt in this story, it's so well done. And they do something really interesting here because on one hand, Phil sees the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and other heroes with this awe and admiration. But also at the same time, we have the rise of the mutant characters of the X-Men. And he, like many other people, feel prejudiced and hate towards mutants, even though he has no reason to hate mutants in the first place. He sort of gets swept up with this anti-mutant hysteria. So the contrast between both situations, it's so well done, in that in the pages where he sees the heroes that he admires, everything's like very well lit and everything takes place in the day. And when you see the X-Men, everything is dark and you get these red colors because of Cyclops' optic blast. So Phil one day returns to his house. He sees his daughters role-playing as superheroes. Everything's just hunky-dory with his family life. But what he discovers is that his wife and daughters actually have rescued a mutant that was abandoned at the park during a rainy night. And the whole situation is super tragic. And Phil just can't help to feel empathy for the poor girl. Like, she's crying. He's like, I don't know why my mommy and daddy left me there. They abandoned me. They've told me that everything that went wrong with their lives is my fault. And it's so well done, and it really tugs on your heartstrings. And the poor girl's like super grotesque. And so he tries to protect the girl. She sort of becomes a member of the family, while the whole mutant hysteria thing gets worse and worse. And again, you see like the whole mutant problem thing, dark pages on one side, and his life covering superhero stuff that are not mutant related, all in a positive light. And it's so well told. Here we get the day Reed and Sue get married, and what happens is we get the arrival of the Sentinels, who start patrolling the streets. And again, it's told from the perspective of normal people, and normal people having to deal with all these superhero related stuff. So we have the Sentinels patrolling the streets. We have riots because people are freaking out if there's mutants hidden within their community, and they're worried that the mutants are going to take over, and things just go from bad to worse. And as you go through each page, like, take your time, admire the art. It's so well made. It's a freaking masterpiece. And what happens is the little girl actually runs away because she doesn't want her adoptive family to get attacked by all these anti-mutant protesters. And this is where we are left off at the end of the story. And I only have the first 2 issues. I don't have 3 and 4, so I have to go out and find what happens to this poor little girl. So I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.